I like the delayed laugh. It's cool.
Ha.
There it is.
Hello.
Welcome to
Welcome.
Animation Mentor. This is our live stream once again. Can you see her? Is she in the camera?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Perfectly positioned.
yeah, it's so weird because when we were talking earlier, she wasn't like, that much in it, but she is now.
That's awesome. This is the Veterans Day version of
It is.
the live stream. If you're here on 11/11/2025,
Yep.
welcome.
Yep. You're a
And we
veteran?
salute.
Welcome.
I was going to say we salute our veterans.
Yeah.
Thinking of my grandfather today. Both my parents were in the United States Air Force.
Yep.
I've
That
got
was my father.
several relatives buried at national cemeteries in California. And we've had several veteran students at Animation Mentor.
Wow. Yeah, a lot actually. So
Right?
yeah, it's amazing.
Some great students. I'm talking to one now, active duty. Not a veteran just yet, but active duty military. So we certainly love our military folks that want to learn how to animate. You're certainly welcome here.
Yep. Love to have you. Sweet, man.
Who are you?
Well,
are you down there?
My name is Tim. I mean, it says awesome person right there, but I also am a student success coach. But I'm
That's secondary.
I'm a good
That's
person. Yeah,
secondary.
exactly. Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My life, I'm like, I try to consider myself that if I can. Not to gloat.
I'll gloat for you.
All right, I appreciate it, man.
And I'm Mars. I am a student success coach as well here at Animation Mentor.
Also, awesome person.
Well, thank you. I do appreciate that.
So that's there.
And this live stream is for you. This is something we do every month to answer your questions about what Animation Mentor is. And I'm going to tell you if you don't know what it is, if this is your first time joining, or if you're watching this later. Yeah. Once upon a time, there were 3 Pixar animators.
Oh, I love this.
You love this story.
Yeah.
And they started an online animation school in 2005.
This one's too hot. This one's no.
As an alternative to colleges and universities, where you could just learn 3D character animation and prepare to be an animator. Sarah's here. Pete's here. Elias is here. Sarah and I we're just having some chats on campus.
Sweet.
And yeah, I was checking in just to make sure because one of her new students had asked me if there was going to be class today because it's a U.S. holiday.
Yeah.
This story scares me, Pizza.
Yeah.
To see if there was class today because it is a U.S. holiday. But yes, Sarah's like, yes, this is the first day of class. I'm going to be there. So, and look, we're here too.
Yeah.
What's up, Pete?
Pete, checking in. It's scary. Such a scary story, Pete.
Especially with Tim's background.
Yeah. It's kind of creepy.
Who is that back there? What's
I forget what her name is, but a little bit more PG, kind of to the side of her is Wizard of Oz witch. For that one.
Nice.
So
that's popular these days.
We're still taking down our stuff. I mean, these are the last two. I got to find a box for them.
I have a feeling they're going to have Christmas decorations on them.
They might. You can see there's already like a springtimey wreath around her neck.
Yeah.
So, trying to store stuff where we can, So yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. I mean, this week, yesterday, as a matter of fact, all of our fall B courses started. So that's it's all of our students that are taking, the Maya course, 2D animation, storyboarding. So all of our short courses, just started yesterday. And so there's a lot of action going, a lot of brand new students that are here at Animation Mentor now. Most of those Maya students, as a matter of fact, are going to be heading into the winter term of animation basics. And so those are people that have never studied Maya before, maybe a little bit rusty with it. And so they've taken that course, or they're taking that course. Right. And then they're going to join us in the winter term and jump into our 12-week animation basics course to begin with. So if you're somebody that's, you want to do animation, maybe a little Maya, winter term is for you. If you're not, familiar with Maya, then just take our winter term of Maya. 6 weeks starts then too. So jump on in. Cool.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
I love, yeah, chicken dinner.
Dinner. We got a couple of shout outs here from Instagram. Alberto Gatto 90 saying, hello, Alberto from Italy.
Oh,
Alumni
nice.
2012. There you go.
That's pretty sweet.
Awesome. And then Mackay, I'm guessing we know
Oh,
which
yeah.
Mackay this is.
Yeah.
9102. Hey, Mars and Tim. Hey, Mackay. How you doing?
Welcome.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on that you mentioned, Tim, and we're accepting applications right now. The application process, you can see down there at the bottom there on that little ticker, is for students interested in our 3D character or game animation program. So if you're interested in one of those 18-month programs, you'll need to submit an application, almost like college or university. You got to apply. And once you're accepted into the program, and Tim and I are on the admissions team together, we go through all those applications every day, Monday through Friday, sometimes even on the weekends. And, we want to make sure you're a good fit for our school. And so there, I really encourage students, there is a 1 paragraph minimum. I always tell students, write more than just the minimum. Write as much as your heart allows you to, and tell us who you are and why you want to do this. Why do you want to become an animator? So that's an important part of the application process. Now, for the 6-week courses, and for even some of the other 12-week courses like modeling, you don't need to apply. It's just kind of like shopping on Amazon, right? Just drop it in your shopping cart and check out. And that's it. Super easy.
A lot of AM community members up there. Jeff Guevara.
Oh, hey.
Jeff.
Yeah, we know Jeff. Yeah, how's it going?
We were at Lightbox, as a matter of fact. I wasn't. Mars. I mean, it's unfortunate we weren't.
I know.
We were, we've got another event we're doing, and we do other events across the U.S. that we like to show up to and stuff. But yeah, we did. We had a nice booth there at Lightbox, and a lot of AM grads and current students, of course, were there. It was pretty sweet from what I understood.
Yeah, I know. We were a little bummed. We wish we could have been there. It looked like a lot of fun.
Yeah, we usually like to put on a rager when we go to those things.
Pete, I'll send you my Venmo.
Yeah, please. Cash App. Cash App too.
Cash App. And we've got Campos CAA on Instagram. Hey, I'm so excited to start the winter term. I wish I knew who you were, but I'm excited for you too.
I wonder if that's Clara.
Oh, you're good. How did you know that from that?
I'll bet you that's Clara Campos from Brazil.
Okay, nice.
That's my guess.
Pretty good guess. Cool. And then we got another comment here from Instagram. DLNZ says or asks how to go to level middle to level senior in 3D character animation. Great question. So for students that already have animation experience, may even be a professional animator and working in a studio and really want to take their animation to the next level, you should check out our advanced placement program. You got a student calling you, Tim?
Yeah, I did actually. Should have turned that off up there. You heard that, yeah.
I did. But yeah, this advanced placement program is specifically designed for students with previous animation experience, maybe at junior level, maybe mid-level, but you want to get to that senior level. You should apply to the school with your demo reel. It's called advanced placement. And what we'll do is we'll get your demo reel in front of one of our mentors, have them review your work, and then place you into the best class for your skill set. We see pros all the time that are applying here, and even if you're working in the industry, it always kind of blows me away because I'm like, wow, you already work at a studio, but you're still seeking out more training to take your animation to the next level. To me, that's a true sign of a great artist, that really wants to continue. Sometimes we talk to folks and they're like, oh, I already know how to animate. I don't need any more training.
Yeah.
and that's kind of a closed mind approach, in my opinion. I mean, there's always something to learn. Animation's always evolving. Definitely take a look at our advanced placement program. If you go to our website, up at the very top of the screen there's a section that says join now and then advanced placement, and you can read a bit more about that, or you can contact us too.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's good. I mean, it's really great because the way that our review process works is really sweet because they,
Yeah.
they'll tell you the areas that look good, the areas that need some help, and then they always like to give us some extra little notes to share, with the student about their reel, and it's really neat and kind of really neat. Sorry, um, to hear some of those things and then reach out to the students and let them know where they're placed. Yeah, Caden Chat. I know Caden.
Yeah, but look,
I knew it was Clara.
But you're right. You called it.
I knew it. Clara's starting in our winter term.
It was Campos.
She actually attended our last event with Renee Singer from Brazil.
Oh,
she was hanging out with us there as well.
Very cool.
And so she'll be starting class. I just connected with her on LinkedIn, as a matter of fact. So, hey, Caden, yeah. So about payment plans, I don't do the payment plan stuff, but this much I do know: you don't have to pay off Class 4 completely before you can register for Class 5, right? You can continue on through there. And obviously, if there's questions around that payment stuff, I would definitely go to our support ticket side, and you can even message our person in the finance area, our buddy Mary, about that kind of stuff, and you can ask her questions. But no, you don't have to wait to do that, and you should get registered for Class 5 whenever you can, because that class sells out pretty darn quick.
Cool, good advice there. Abdel, any advice for people who are just starting to learn facial animation? So just a disclaimer, Tim and I are both student success coaches. We're kind of like academic advisors.
Yeah.
We help students with the enrollment process. So we won't be giving out specific animation advice in this live stream, but what I can tell you is advanced acting. our ANO5 class, and even ANO4, right? They do some facial animation in that class as well. But we have classes on that, and that's, how do you get better at that and start to learn that? There's a progression, you need to kind of go through. I'm not sure how much, experience you have already, but if you've already got, your 12 principles down, you've already got advanced body mechanics down, and really understand timing, spacing, weight, all of those things, know how to move the body, you're really ready to take it to the next level, you might be a good candidate for the advanced placement program I just mentioned. And, we could get you started in one of the acting courses. And what better way to learn facial animation than from somebody that works at Disney or Pixar or DreamWorks or ILM or, any of the Sony, any of the major studios. That's who our mentors are.
Lots of reference too, for sure.
And lots of reference. Yeah. That's
you one of those.
Yeah, Tim and I like watching the reference videos. A lot of fun videos from all around the world. We're like, oh, look at this. Cool. Hopefully that's helpful for you. What else? What other questions you guys have? I know we don't have a ton of people in here right now, but if you're watching this later, because this is going to be recorded and posted too, you can always send us messages on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all the places we check. All those
places. Hey, question for you, and I had it up there, but I think it is coming up. Early Bird.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's a good call.
I mean, that's coming up. Is it the 16th? Am I wrong?
I'm going to double check that for you.
Let's double check that. So our early bird registration, guys,
man, you're
16th. So sweet.
Yes.
Yeah. So this early bird registration that I just mentioned, this is for people that are going to be starting class with us that might want to take a shot at maybe winning, their next course being free or getting a discount on it, right? So for people that register for the class by the 16th, there you go, right there. They have a shot at winning one of 3 prizes on that. What the third prize is? What, $500? There we go. Look at that, right? Second prize, which doesn't sound like second, almost sounds like the grand prize. You get $1,000 off your next course, or if you're lucky enough to get the grand prize, you get a free course. So now, to be clear, that is your next course. So if you're like in animation basics and all of a sudden your name gets drawn and it's like, oh my God, Mars, your name is drawn from, you're the winner. That means that class 2, you would either get $1,000 off, $500 off, or that darn thing will be free. So if you're in there, try to get registered. Clara, you're in that mix as well. So try to get yourself registered for your class, and then your name will be drawn, or not drawn, but thrown into the hat, put on the wheel.
Put on the wheel.
Used to be a fishbowl.
Old school. It was actually Nemo's old apartment.
Yeah, it was actually. And we would actually hold that fishbowl up high, and we'd reach in and pull out pieces of paper and read it.
And like, did somebody actually like print those out and like use one of those old school paper
Old
cutters?
school paper cutters. Yeah, that's exactly how it was. Little strips of you know what I mean, of paper that did that. You know, we did that.
It might have been done on papyrus.
Yeah. Yeah, papyrus. It was papyrus. I'm pretty sure.
Old school.
What else we got
Nice,
jumping
nice.
off over here?
Well, we do have another live event tomorrow. We're going to be live and all week. Tomorrow we've got another live event. Let me see if I can maybe share the screen on that too.
Please do.
We have another free live workshop. We do these once a month as well, so there's lots of different live events, but this one happens to be on Animbot Unlocked, Tween Machine, and more with Nicholas Burmester from Sony Pictures Imageworks. So that's going to be pretty exciting. I've heard of them. Yeah, they've done a couple of smaller films you might have heard of.
Yeah.
Cool. Let me share the screen on that too. Give me a quick second. I'll pop that.
Every time I hear Tween Machine, I want to sing. I don't know why.
It's a good one.
I'm just a tween machine.
You see it?
I do.
Nice.
Yeah, Tween Machine and more.
Boom. Yeah. So yeah, this is a free workshop. It's going to be 1 hour long. Wednesday, November 12th. That's tomorrow. Yep. 8 o'clock Pacific time. That's California time. And this page is cool because this is where you can register for the class.
Keep on scrolling. Yeah.
Keep on scrolling. It gives you some information about Nicholas, what he does. He also teaches animation basics here. Very cool guy.
Yeah.
And then if you keep on scrolling, you can see all the different past workshops. I mean, look at these. We got more Animbot stuff, 2D versus 3D, breaking the rules, how to push your animation beyond reality, acting for animators, storyboarding for animators, and the list goes on and on.
Yeah.
This is a good one too. Autodesk Maya for beginners. That one's pretty popular. So yeah, if you like live free content, definitely join that. If you go right to our homepage, animationmentor.com, the sign up, the link is right on the homepage there.
And actually going back to the one guy's question about Abdel, about facial animation.
Oh yeah.
I remember there was like a little video in there too from one of the mentors that did one of those free workshops in there. I mean, it's an hour, so it's not enough to make you a master, but it's definitely good enough to sort of give you some ideas, on and hopefully help you get a little bit better. So check that out when you have a chance, Abdel.
It'll only take 9,999 more hours.
Then you're almost there. You're almost there at that point. You see the finish line right there, and then we just move it out.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, cool. Let's see here. So yeah, we've got that live class happening tomorrow, and then what else do we got? Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned the early bird because that's ending this Sunday. That's
a big deal. That is a big deal. And for people that are, thinking about getting into this kind of stuff, they've never done it before, and they're like, I don't want to. Maya's expensive. As a student, you don't pay for the software. Many of you already know that, but it's an important detail. Because that software is kind of crazy expensive. I actually just talked to a girl yesterday who's registered for the class for she's registered for Animation Basics coming up. She already picked up the in her words subscription to Maya. $250 is what she's paying, and I was like, well, try to cancel that when you can, so that you could.
Oh yeah, I talked to somebody like that recently too. Actually, yeah.
So save a little money if you can, right?
Did that share? I had it. So that's all right. Didn't work. I was bringing up our partner page because it actually shows Animation Mentor is an authorized Autodesk learning partner.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. We have our own license server.
Yeah.
Get a free license. Yeah. I was talking to somebody else. They had the full. It wasn't even a Maya Indie version. It was the full version of Maya. I was like,
did they pay monthly? For the year up front?
No. They said they were paying monthly. I was like,
okay.
Cancel it.
Yeah.
Or pause it.
Yeah. I just went ahead and paid for the year up front. Is that cool? Yeah. Yeah. For them. I'm trying to save $1 where I can, man. What else do we have going? So we know we're doing winter applications. We're also doing spring applications. Those are the courses that start in April. And I've actually already had quite a few applications that just came in for winter people that hadn't studied any Maya. right? And so I told them, hey, your best bet is let's move your application from winter to spring. That gives you a chance to take our Maya course first. Do that 6-week course, learn everything that you can about the animation side of Maya, and then take those and apply them, in animation basics in the spring, which is, like I said, it's an April class. So it gives you plenty of time to let that kind of stuff soak into your brain.
Spring. It's not even winter yet.
I know.
That's a planner.
It feels like winter over here.
Yeah. It's literally snowing out my window right now.
Yeah, I bet, man. It's crazy.
It's been snowing for like almost 3 days here. Yep. So here we've got another question here from Instagram.
Cool.
Shujat Ali Shujo. It's a
good one.
There. It asks where to watch facial expressions free class. You can definitely check out our free workshops. You can go to our YouTube page. You can go to our blog. There's lots of things happening there, but the one tomorrow as well might cover some facial animation.
Yeah.
As well. And now, aside from these free courses that we offer, or free workshops, I should say, we don't offer any free courses, but free short 1-hour workshops. We offer classes. Sometimes students don't realize that. They're like, "Oh, I've just been watching these free classes. How do I get more? How do I get more?" So these are great. These are a webinar kind of style format for the free workshops. But if you really want to take it to the next level, you need to have some guided mentorship. So not just a free 1-hour class is gonna take you from the beginning to learning a little bit. But if you want to become a professional, you really need to have the guidance of a mentor. So we do offer courses 6 weeks, and 12-week courses as well, and full programs. We have a full 18-month program for 3D character animation and game animation. So
yeah, and Mars is right. I mean, those workshops that we offer, they're cool, but there's no live instruction going on inside of those, and so there's no
feedback on your assignment. Exactly.
Yeah. And so doing our courses, you're going to get, your weekly live Q&A with your mentor. There's also some pre-recorded videos that they give you to watch, so you can start working on your assignment and drop into your live Q&A with your mentor. Usually class, depending on what class it is, you guys will meet once a week for an hour or so. Some of these things might go over.
That's what I say.
Yeah, exactly. Working on your assignment during the week, maybe dropping into a live dailies at some point during the week, maybe get a little extra feedback on your work, because on Sunday you got to turn in your homework so that your mentor can grade the assignment. So we do grade them, and then they leave you what is called a video e-critique, which is where they will screen record themselves reviewing your work. Sometimes they'll use Sync Sketch, sort of over the top, so they can, draw over the top of it and show you sort of frame by frame what works, what doesn't work, how to fix those things, right? And then they send that to you. So you on Sunday night or whatever it is, on Monday, you can actually watch that recorded e-critique and kind of figure out how to go on from there and move into the next assignment, or maybe revise some of the things that the mentor said about that shot that you had submitted. It's a really cool process in the way that we've got it set up. And so that's what's different from those workshops that Mars was talking about. This is like live instruction given by somebody who's like working in the industry now, and that's key. That's key.
That's awesome. I was going to give a little, since questions are a little light at the moment.
Pete is right, though.
Yeah,
winter's coming.
It is coming. I was just going to see if I could share the campus real
quick.
Yeah.
Look,
I just found this one student.
Yeah, don't share that. If you want to share anybody,
look at this. This looks great.
Yeah, you share like a guy like Pete Roby. We've shared that one before with Pete, and his stuff is amazing. Oh, you know what we could share?
Well, yeah, what?
We could share the WIA stuff.
Okay.
So, and I don't know if you knew this, but we have our WIA XAM club here at the school. This thing is awesome because it is full of students from all around the world, right? We have tons of different contests, and that we just had that K-pop Demon Hunters challenge. You know who won that?
Who was that?
I'm going to pronounce it correctly. Sim.
Oh, I know who's Sim. Two eyes in the middle, right?
Yeah, Two Eyes in the Sim
Yep.
won that, and so that was really, really cool. And so that was a really big challenge that they had on the student campus. It was unbelievable, and yeah, so the master study that we did there, Sim actually won that, and so
awesome.
he chose the $200 merch. So I got to send him a code so he can get his merch.
Nice.
Get it sent over there, which is really, really kind of neat. So this is a great organization to be a part of. WIA has been around forever, and they're just sort of there to sort of help underrepresented people in the industry. There it is. Yeah. Look at the shot.
Be done by now.
I could have told your friends.
A little choppy.
A little choppy. But if you want to become a member of WIA, please jump onto their profile on campus and then follow them, attend the events. We've got a ton of stuff that we put on Discord. It's a really great organization to be a part of and be a part of the cause as well. So definitely check that out.
Yeah, and this is our campus. This is just a little sneak preview of
it's really neat.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, you can, if I open up, you were mentioning Sneak Sketch, it's all kind of built into. I mean, this campus is not, not just Discord or something like that. We have Discord as well, but you can really use these review tools to.
Can you go to activity?
Oh yeah,
go to activity, because when you go to activity, it's like go to like the all campus stuff or so it's kind of neat because all this stuff here, this is like, I mean, what's the most recent thing? I mean, this is all like current posts that people are putting, looking for feedback on their stuff. Look at that.
Tennis shot. It looks great.
Right? So the campus is sweet the way that it's set up. I've always loved it, and we're always tweaking it, adding new things. Discord's built into campus now. The job board lives there too, which is full of gigs from around the world. There, look at that squash and stretch action. Yeah, I love the campus, man. And the cool thing is, if you're a student that's taken, whether you've taken one course or you've gone through this whole set of courses, you never lose that access to the campus. So if you took courses with us years ago, all the stuff that you did still stays there. So you can go back and revisit all your previous lesson plans, watch all your old e-critiques, keep, trolling the job board for gigs and stuff like that. It's really neat. So if once you're an AM, student or grad, man, it's blood in, blood out. You're not leaving.
That's it.
A little extreme. Extreme. I get it. But we're still close to Halloween. So
that's funny. Jeff's got a question here. Favorite holiday movie?
Oh my God. For me, you know what? My wife will watch it every single time, and I'll watch it too. A Christmas Story, right? That's one of them.
I was gonna say that.
You can't go wrong. They got they got the new one too, right? Where he's grown up.
Right. Did you know that the original house is in Cleveland?
I did.
Yeah.
I do like A Christmas Story. We just watched Elf the other night. I love Elf.
I love Elf too.
I can't. You know what I mean?
Maple syrup.
Die Hard. Yeah, Pete puts Die Hard. The Pratts are probably going to say it's Krampus for sure.
Correct.
The Pratts are like all over Krampus without a doubt. So that's always a good one. That's
Klaus.
That's the Klaus. That's a good one too. That's a really good question though, Jeff. So I really like. What's yours, Jeff?
Oh, you know which one I like? Is it a holiday movie? Is Uncle Buck a holiday movie?
Oh, you know what it might be.
I like Uncle Buck. I like any of the John Kennedys.
My wife always watches Family Stone too.
Okay.
So I'm like, I don't want to watch that. I mean, I know it's a good movie, but I'm like, it's too gushy for me, man.
We only have a couple minutes left here, but we did have some questions pop in from Instagram. Mariah Monta, is this workshop free? So we do offer free monthly workshops, but Animation Mentor is an online animation school. So like most colleges and universities, you do need to pay tuition to attend our courses and get mentorship from our mentors from major animation studios. So yeah, feel free to send us a message if you need any clarification.
Hopefully she didn't mean this that we're doing right now.
This is not.
Because I'll blast my QR code up here right now.
If you're watching right now, we're actually going to be sending you a bill. No,
right.
This is this is totally free right now. This is we're here to answer questions
for
about
now.
online. Animation school. Yeah.
for now.
Priyanjan 007, 007, I should say.
I like it.
I applied recent application and didn't get any mail. So we'll have to take a look at that. I will look your name up. If you don't have to put your email, but if you could put, if you're okay with it, putting your first and last name,
Yeah.
we can look into it. Or if you don't want to put that in a comment, send it to us as a message, or email us at admissions@animationmentor.com.
Sometimes those replies go to spam too.
Yeah, you might want to check your spam folder as well, because we do email everybody as soon as you get accepted. So you should definitely take a look at that. Your name does sound familiar though, so I'm going to look that up, and we'll just make sure that
we're pro responders, as we always say.
Yeah, we're professional responders, absolutely. Let's see. IO Makes Art says, "I love K-pop Demon Hunters."
Doesn't everybody?
Can we only be a part of WA if we do a workshop, or is it unrelated? Maybe they meant WIA.
Yeah, no. You know, even if you're not a student of Animation Mentor yet, you can go and become a member of WIA.
Yeah.
Right. So if you go to the site, you can actually be a member of WIA and jump into things that they offer as well. So please, yeah. You know, it'll probably lead you back to us, because we also are a partner with WIA as well. So there you go.
I see our friend Serja typing something else. So it might be. Yep, here comes one more. Let's take one more. This is from DLN Z asking, 3D animation hard to do? Or game animation? That's a great question. A lot of people know they love animation, but when it actually comes to doing animation, it's kind of another story. So, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to say animation is challenging. It's otherwise everybody would be an animator, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, it is challenging, but the thing is, well, here's what I'll say: it's hard to do on your own. If you're just going to try and learn it from YouTube videos and tutorials online, there's lots of great content out there. You can certainly, get started, but it just depends on where you want to get. Students that come to Animation Mentor, they want to work on, all of their favorite animated, films and TV shows and video games. They want to animate like that. So they want to be at that level, that professional level.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to do, you need to have the guidance of a mentor. You need to have mentorship on a weekly basis. You need to get feedback. You need to have structured assignments and work on this to build your skills. If you just want to create little, animations that you can show your friends and family, there's apps, that you can do, but it's never going to be at the level that you see on the big screen or on a video game. So it just kind of depends on what you want. If you really want to do this as a career, then you got to have the guidance of a professional animator.
And sometimes, I'm just going to say it sounds harsh, but sometimes you need somebody to tell you, hey, it's not great, and you might want to work on it, but this is how you can make it look great.
Yeah, you need that real feedback, and that's that's the difference. Because if you show mom or dad or uncle or auntie, they're gonna say, "Oh, it looks great. That's amazing." Yeah. But if you show a professional animator, they're gonna say, "Oh, it looks good, but let's take a look at frame 24 through 20." They're gonna break it down and really say, "Hey, this that foot is going through the floor. It shouldn't do that."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. You've just spoken the gospel.
I did it. Yep. And then, I think I got it wrong. Oh, this is a different one. Leo makes art. Animation is really hard, but an amazing challenge to take on. I love it.
Pete had it too. It's challenging, but the end result is well worth it. Also, seeing your progression is rewarding too. Thanks, Pete.
Oh,
love it.
One more. I keep saying one more, but they keep coming in. KRZO Imagination. I love that. How many assignments in a course? We do one assignment per week. So if you're doing a 6-week course, you're probably going to have 5-6 assignments. A 12-week course, usually 11, 12 assignments. Usually 11, right?
And sometimes you'll finish an assignment, turn it in, and you might be revising it next week and starting a new one.
Right.
So there's some of that.
Yeah, and some of the more advanced level courses, you might be working on 1 or 2 shots over a 12-week period. So,
Yep.
But that is still broken down into weekly assignments. So with that, thank you so much for joining us. And if you watch this later, hello to you. And there's lots of ways to get a hold of us. So, if you have more questions, if you're interested in joining one of these upcoming terms that we were talking about, give us a call. You can call us at 877-326-4628. I believe you can send us text messages there as well. You can email us, submissions@animationmentor.com. Goes right to me and Tim. We check that all the time, maybe a little too much. And you can certainly follow us. So if you want to get notified of when we're going live, different things that are happening, when registrations open, all those important things, make sure you follow us at Animation Mentor on all the platforms.
All the things. I suspected somebody was following me the other day, and I was like, I wonder if this is related to our live stream.
Were you just like walking down the street and somebody
I was driving. Pretty sure they were following me. Could have been. I don't know.
It was me.
I had like 6 cups of coffee. I'm not sure though.
It was like that Goodfellas. You're like looking out the window.
Yeah, all right.
It was that helicopter following.
Yeah, it's got to be.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you again for joining, and we'll see you in the next live stream. Join us tomorrow. We're going to be here tomorrow too. So sign up for that webinar, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bang. Bye, guys.
All right, take care.